Hello. Merry Christmas, everyone. Welcome to It's Crochet O'Clock. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Monday night. It's Christmas Eve, but it's Monday night. So we're here because that's what we do on Monday nights. We craft and chat. And tonight I am very, very festive. I am as ridiculous as I possibly could be. I have my coffee. Is anybody else's house like mine where we don't wrap gifts until Christmas Eve for some strange reason? Oh, everybody loves the hat. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep it on for the full 2 hours, but we gonna try. Lord, and check out my sweater. Look at the glitter. You ready? Oh, man. Hello, hello, hello. So, I'm gonna do something. See, this is already starting to itch me. It's like 1 minute into this and it's already starting to itch me. Okay. So, I am keeping an open mind about this situation because I subscribed a couple, 2, 3, 4 years ago, and I was not a fan of Darn Good Yarn, so I canceled my subscription. But they emailed me and they asked me if I would review, and I thought, okay, it's a cheaper option than Knit Crate. I know that a lot of you can't spend $25 a month, so I thought, sure, I'll give it a shot. Whoa, don't fall. Give it a shot. It's only $10 a month, you know, plus shipping. Shipping is not included with it. So I figured, why not give it another shot, see what's going on. Oh, it's itching me. I'm going to be doing this all stinking evening. I can tell already. So, Darn Good Yarn. Let's see what's in this. They sent it to me. I have no idea, but we gonna try it. We gonna see. Merry Christmas to everybody who's in New Zealand or in Australia, because it's already Christmas Day for you. Let me flip this so we can see big. Let's see. It's inside this box. We're keeping an open mind. That's a packing slip. Worsted Weight Silk Roving Yarn Watercolors. Silky, soft, and deliciously colorful, this single-ply yarn glides through stitches, hand-spun and hand-dyed by women in India. It's beautiful for you in our global community. This is 75 yards. It's a medium or a number 4 weight. Hand wash only. It says knitting gauge is 4.4 or 5 millimeters and crochet gauge is 5.5 to 6.5 millimeters. Yep, that's silk. That's definitely silk. I mean, that's bright. That's very, very bright, but, you know, it's colorful. I don't know what in Sam Hill I'd make with that. Let me see, what else is this? Ombre knitting needles and hook pack. Let's see what's in here. Is this the first box from Darn Good Yarn? This is my, I used to get Darn Good Yarn, but I canceled my subscription. Okay. Those aren't bad. Those are kind of lightweight. I won't use the knitting needles, of course. Shelly said, I believe the December box came with a yarn bowl and other yarns. I don't know. This is what they sent me. Let me just pull this back for just a second. I don't want to show you a pattern or anything. I don't know if it comes with a pattern. I forget. So there is a knitting pattern. And then there's a crochet pattern. Flip this around. That is what they want you to make with crochet. Well, I mean, it is, you know, what, it's hand spun silk, so it is what it is. Okay, it doesn't smell funky. I was really worried because a lot of people have told me that that their boxes had a very strange odor to them, but mine does not at all. So it's not as much yarn as Knit Crate, not the quality of Knit Crate, but it's also a lot cheaper than Knit Crate. So if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. You can use the coupon code that is there and get 15% off, which makes it even cheaper if that's what you're interested in. If not, no biggie. No biggie. Try it out if you would like. It's not all that bad. Let's get into some crochet because I need it. I need it bad. Let me see. I need space. All these squares are taking up space. That's a corner. You scoot over. There we go. That there, Steph, is always the first box that you get. Well, they messed up if they want to keep me reviewing it, because I'm not very impressed with that, if truth be told. Thank you, Velvet. Hello. Welcome. Hello, Renee. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, Bobby. Gonna start attaching the squares. Little secret, I started attaching the squares because I've been writing down the pattern as I go. By the way, y'all need to hug a designer, okay? Make it your mission to hug as many designers as possible in 2019 because designing is not easy, y'all. It is not easy. What in Sam Hill did I do? Oh, duh. Let me go down. Okay. Designing is not easy. Yeah, I'm not impressed with that. I don't remember getting that as my first box. But then again, I don't remember. Oh, well, all right. Let's not start out a live stream by dropping your hook, okay? Let's not do that stuff. Designing is simple. Writing patterns is not. Yes, that's the problem. Writing the patterns is the problem. That's the witchcraft part. It's write a pattern, they said. We love your blanket. Write a pattern. It'll be easy. Not so much. Hello, Karen from Holland. Whoa, you are up late. It's okay, Beth. You can always, after it's over with, you can always just wait just a couple minutes for it to pop back up in the feed, and then you can go watch just the beginning of the video. Merry Christmas, Shelley Stewart. We will see you next Monday. You too, Arlene. Everybody's just popping in to say Merry Christmas. I don't care if I'm the only one at the end of this 2 hours sitting right here. I'm gonna sit here for 2 hours. I need it. Hey, Bobby. I expect all of you guys are busy. I am surprised to see as many Australians in here. I figured none of you guys. Hey, Kelly. She's listening. I was about to say I thought you weren't going to be in chat tonight. By the way, if you guys hear all kinds of noise from my house, I am so sorry. It is Christmas Eve and Catherine is in overdrive in the kitchen. So it might get a little bit loud. Scoot over. Oh, we need our downtime. I need a rest before I have to go wrap boxes. I don't know why that's a thing. Waiting until the kid goes to bed and then wrapping all of the Christmas presents. I don't get it. I do not get it. Ugh. What did I do? You know, I feel like I got nothing accomplished today. I know that I baked a pumpkin cake. Caramel pumpkin cake. I made that. But other than that, I feel like I've gotten absolutely nothing accomplished. Hey, Amy! That's my cousin. Merry Christmas. I love you. I miss you. I bagged everything this year. Oh, I wish I could get away with that. Oh, I so wish I could get away with that. Do you drink while wrapping? If I drank... Oh, I do have a very nice bottle of wine. I do. Do I have all of my Christmas prep done? No. When I get finished here, before I start wrapping presents, I have to go stick chickens in the brine so they can go out in the smoker at like 0 dark 30. And I have to get the brisket ready to go in the smoker. Then I have to wrap presents. I may end up not sleeping. There's no telling. Whoa, that's a whole bunch. That's a very long tail. I feel like I've missed something. Did I miss stitches? It's a very long tail. I guess I didn't. All right then. I'm just going to snip you off because you're going to get in my way. Okay. Just going to put that over there. I like to wrap presents as I get them too. I don't like to save things until the last minute. I mean, I say that, but it's not true. I always get busy with stuff. So I can't really say that and be truthful. Get over there. All right, what are you? There you are. Come here. Why, thank you, Amy. Thank you. I don't know if I'm going to be able to wear it through the entire thing because it's already itching me. But I'm going to give it a try. Hi, Yodi. Savannah said, I'm almost finished making a butterfly shawl and my mandala long vest. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Where are you at? There you are. Whew. Y'all, I am plumb worn out. And I really have no reason to be. Kim's talking about shaking presents and begging to open them earlier. Ooh, okay, so Dee Carter wraps all of her presents on Christmas Eve too. I don't like it. Kelly said, once I get cookies done, we will be sitting on our rears watching National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. You know, last night I probably should have gone to sleep, but I watched, what was that movie? Christmas with the Stones? Or something like, it's got Diane Keaton in it. I watched that, and then I watched the Snowball Express because I love the Snowball Express. I've never seen National Lampoon's Christmas. Never. Kirby said, did you get to watch the video that I posted in the Facebook group? You posted a video in the Facebook group? When? What video? I don't know. I don't know. Scary Christmas movies. Okay, that's a different. Oh, no, I don't want you. There we go. This is a baby blanket for, well, not a baby blanket. It's a toddler blanket for my grandson. This is the second one. I've already done one other just like it, but it's in girlish colors. So this one will be for my grandbaby, my other grandbaby. Did I not say Polar Express? What did I say? The Family Stone. Yes, that is what I watched last night. That's a good movie. It's a very good movie. I liked it a lot. With Sarah Jessica Parker in it. Do a stitch slow. I just got on. It's just a granny stitch. But okay. So there's the next stitch that I need to go into. Right there. Just inserting so I can attach. And then work in the granny stitch. 3 double crochets. Yeah, don't let your kids kill each other, Kim. That's probably frowned on. The other blanket is amazing. Oh, that must be pizza. I'm so sorry. No, it can't be pizza. They're picking it up. Who's ringing my doorbell? I said Snowball Express. See, my brain is stuck on Snowball Express. Sorry. I did not mean to say Snowball Express. Thank you for correcting me. The Polar Express is what Oh, hey Beverly. Posted yesterday, it was a video of this Asian woman making her own yarn and making a beautiful poncho thing out of it. Oh, I will have to go and try to find that. Once I find, did I put 3 stitches in there? Yes, I did. Once I find a minute to sit down, you'd never know there was another adult in the house. Oh, Gray said it's Santa. Lord, I wish Santa would bring me some presents. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh. Again, I apologize if y'all can hear background noise. I cannot stop production in the kitchen. Cannot. Ooh, go through. Why is that tail so long? What in Sam Hill? That's a whole lot of yarn. That's at least 2 more stitches. Oh, and that's my hair. Where'd you go? I just saw you. Where did you go? There, there, no, there, no, there. Lord, it's woven in. Yaya's hugs indeed. Have mercy. All right, which one am I going for? This one. That's where I'm going next. Oh Lord, where'd my end go? There it is. Whew, I am not with the program today, y'all. Hey, Stacy. Did I make my sweater? No, I did not. I bought it. I bought it a couple weeks ago, and like 3 weeks ago, as a matter of fact. I bought the hat and the sweater at the same time, and it killed me to wait as long as I had to wait to wear it. But it's probably a good thing, because if I would have known how itchy I was going to be when I put it on the first time, it wouldn't have made it to Christmas Eve. So it's a good thing that I forced myself to not wear it. Joe said, my daughter gave me 3 skeins of yarn she got while stationed in Macedonia for Christmas. I think the labels are really neat. Ooh. Bet you those are nice. Nice, 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 nice. Is that a new blanket? Technically, yes, but it is the same pattern. I'm writing up the pattern as I go because so many people were asking for the pattern for the blanket that I was making for eons. So I had to make another blanket anyways for her brother, because they're both 3 years old and you can't send one without sending the other. So I'm doing it in different colors for him. I agree, Dee. I would like to see pictures. Joe, are you in the Facebook group? Because I would really like to see pictures of that yarn. Tried to find the blue you're using and couldn't find it. It's called Macaw, is the colorway. Just Red Heart Super Saver. I don't think it's stripes. I think it's just Red Heart Super Saver. I feel I need Tim Tams. You probably do. Everybody needs Tim Tams. Honestly. Oh, so my second favorite cookie is, I feel like I already had this conversation with you guys, but I'm gonna do it again. So my second favorite cookie, aside from Tim Tams, is the little, like, biscuit. I guess that's for the Australians, that'll confuse you. But it's the little cinnamon cookies that you get when you're on the airplane. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Y'all, I was in Walmart a couple weeks ago, and I was walking by. I get Cheez-Its for work, little small packages of Cheez-Its just to munch on while I'm at work as a snack. And I was there walking through the aisles, and I saw big packages of those cookies, and I was like, oh, I love them. I've never seen them in stores before. Y'all, I bought a package. I ate almost that entire package in one shift at work. I could not stop myself. Could not stop myself. And I don't know if they're like out for a seasonal thing or not, but I bought like 3 more packages just in case they were only out for seasonal. And I think Catherine hid them from me because I cannot find them. I know that there was one that got opened and she rations them out to me so I don't end up eating a whole other box or bag of them at the same time. But now I can't find the other bags. Hello, Aunt Jean Ann. I love you so much. Welcome. Amy's here too. So anywho, she's hidden them from me, but she's going to try and make them for me tonight. You're going to need to see the package. I was on FaceTime with Aunt Jean Ann earlier today, and I was telling her about them, and I went to go look to find the package so I could show it to her. And see, Shelly Pritchard, I shared one with her. I think it was one. Might have been more than one, because I'm pretty selfish. I don't know. I shared them. She got a taste. They're good. They're really good. I love them. But she was taking a look at the ingredients. They're Belgium cookies. I don't know, but they're good. I'm going to have to ask her where she hid them from me so I can take a picture and send them to you guys because I love them. It's like biscotti, something like that. They're so good. I love them so much. I look forward to flying because of those cookies. And I get very upset when I don't get them. I think it was not the last time I flew home, but the time before last when I flew home. I was flying from Lubbock to Dallas, and I got the cookies. When I went from Dallas to Savannah, was it Savannah? When I went from Dallas to Jacksonville, I got the cookies. No. Yes, I got the cookies. On the way back, from Jacksonville to Dallas, I got the cookies. From Dallas to Lubbock, that woman tried to bring me pretzels. I said, "Where are the cookies at?" She said, "We don't have cookies on this trip." Woman, do not mess with me. Do not mess with me. Do you see the size of my hind parts? I'm gonna need my cookies. I know you got them. I was so cranky. That's what I wanted to say. Yes, Amy, that's it. Biscoff. Yes, those are them. Hey, Freaky, Merry Christmas. And hey, Spain. Oh, Kayla knows what I'm talking about. Are they a seasonal thing, or did my Walmart like just recently get them? Because I don't know if they're a seasonal thing or not. Love for crochet. I'm making a blanket. Whew. She wanted to keep them for herself. She may have. She may have snatched them from me just so she could keep them for herself. Merry Christmas, Aunt Jean Ann. Looks like she's making seams. No, I am connecting the smaller granny squares to the bigger granny square. Is what I'm doing. Okay. This one. Beth said my grocery carries them all the time. But the cake, tell them about the cake. The cake is fabulous. Shelley Pritchard knows about the cake. So a work colleague of mine, well, she doesn't like the Tim Tams, so she has to do something. That's true. A work colleague of mine brought in, I think it was right after Thanksgiving, she brought in like half of a cake that her family hadn't eaten because she had made 2 of them. And it is a pumpkin caramel cake. And the frosting for it is cream cheese, powdered sugar, Cool Whip, pumpkin, and pumpkin pie spice. And you top it with caramel and crushed pecans. Y'all. Oh, it's so good. And she gave me the recipe and I made one today. And it is the ugliest cake you have ever seen, but I do not care. I do not care. It's going to eat the same. Hello, Rebecca. Merry Christmas to you. Oh, Merry Christmas, Tammy. Sorry. Uh-oh, Spain said, okay, this is serious. I am on my last gift and I have 5 rows to go, but it's a shawl and it's 1:30 a.m. I can do this. Wish me luck. Oh, you can do it. You got this. Sleep is overrated. Amy says, shut the front door. Now, I'm not giving it to you, Amy. It is so good. I called Aunt Jean Ann and I told her that this cake is so good. I am bringing it home because this cake is going to secure my legacy within the family for years. Generations to come. It's going to secure my legacy. Whew. It's a fabulous cake. It's a beautiful, fabulous, fabulous cake. And it tastes, you know, like my family, we always have, my family only uses half the spices when they make pumpkin pies. So you can actually taste the pumpkin in the pies versus, you know, nothing but pumpkin pie spice in it. So that's what I grew up getting, you know, eating and what I'm used to. So whenever I eat somebody else's pumpkin pies or store-bought pumpkin pies or pumpkin pie in a restaurant, I'm just overwhelmed with spices. I don't dig it. This cake, it's pumpkin. Oh, it's so good. Thank you, Joe. Joe posted a picture of her yarn from Macedonia in the group. I will check it out after the live. Absolutely will. Hello, Antoinette. Merry Christmas. And you guys, if you log in and I happen to miss you saying hello and Merry Christmas, please don't get offended. I'm not doing it on purpose. I love you. Merry Christmas. Oh, Amy said, nope, I'm full throttle. Not me. I grew up on Nanny's pumpkin pies. And I don't like them with all kinds of spice in them. Bobby said she is not a fan of pumpkin anything. Ooh, Bobby, I thought we were, I thought, ooh. All right, come on, get in there. Not a fan of pumpkin. Lord. See, you know, I like sweet potatoes, but the first time I get, you know, like, what would you call them? Like a string? The stringies? As soon as I get a string, I'm done. Ugh, I love sweet potatoes except for the string. Yay, Kim's got Tim Tams. Everything is right again with the world. Tim Tams for lunch on Christmas is fine. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, Charlotte. Thank you very much. It's very itchy. I don't suggest it. Thank you, Rebecca. Now, Ida sounds like me because Kelly sends me pictures all the time of what she's cooking and what she's doing, and I'm like, I'm on my way right now. Sylvia said, I love sweet potato pie. I know what you mean about the strings. I usually just pick them off. Oh, I can't handle it. Tammy said, you're zooming right along on this blanket. You know, the second one goes by a lot faster. And I think that the first one would have gone by a lot faster as well, but I only worked on that while I was here live with you guys, which is part of the reason that it took so long, because it only got worked on 2 hours a week here with you guys. Because it was, you know, it started out as just something for me to do while I was here on live streams that wouldn't be violating anybody's copyright. Merry Christmas, Leanne. Pumpkin is the only pie my grandson will eat. Well, I mean, that's a good pie. If you're only going to have one, that's a good pie. I have to make my first granny square blanket after the new year. You've never made a granny square blanket? I thought everybody had made a granny square blanket. Isn't that like standard? So, I want you guys to take note of this, okay? Because it looks like at the end, whenever you're joining granny squares like this, it always looks like you're short, okay? But you're not, because you're creating another round going around your granny squares when you're working. So it looks like you're coming up short. It always freaks you out. It's normal. It's okay. You're gonna be fine. It'll be okay. I will show you why it's normal in just a second. So we're going to create a new corner here. We're halfway through our corner, and we're going to slip stitch into the existing corner and then continue your corner over here, and it will flesh out and everything will be fine. But it does freak you out if you're not used to doing it, and even if you are sometimes. See? It'll freak you out because you think that you're coming up short or that you've done some math wrong or something like that. You haven't. Oh. Let's see. Sheila said, nope, crocheting for 50 years and I've never made a granny square blanket. Really? They are my... Granny square blankets are my mindless crochet. I don't have to think about it. Most of the times I don't even have to look down at what I'm doing because, you know, where you're placing your stitches is so obvious. Feel to the touch. I don't even have to look down most of the time. Thank you, Daigo. Thank you, thank you. Merry Christmas. Okie dokie. Where's my corner? Oh no, I lost my... There's my end. We don't want to lose my end. I have a big old frog pile over here from where I had frogged. It's corner time. Hello, Angry Cat. Merry Christmas. Crocheting for 30 years and never... Wow! I had no idea that so many of you guys had never made granny square blankets. Oh, as I undo my work. Whew. Come on, get over here. Itchy, 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 itchy. Thank you, Kim. Yes, please do not forget to give the video a thumbs up. Thank you very much. Aunt Jean Ann is getting all kinds of interesting stuff. My Uncle Roger is apparently watching Disney's Beauty and the Beast, and she's getting that in one ear and me in the other. Wow. Merry Christmas, Sonia. Hi, Cynthia. Merry Christmas. Where am I at? There I am. Yeah, saving scraps and making like a multicolored granny square, you know, like little squares, and doing a join as you go, like this. That's... Some of those blankets are some of the prettiest blankets that are just made out of scraps. Kayla said, I've attempted a granny square blanket, but I failed miserably. Why did you fail? It's so simple. Why did you fail? What happened? Talk to me, Goose. And you didn't fail. You probably learned something. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, turning. Stay over there. Bobby said my granny squares used to come out as triangles. Oh, you were supposed to have 4 corners. Hi, Shauna. You are very welcome. I am glad that we can be a bright spot in your day. Kim, I have the same problem. You know I do. Kim said, I cannot lie. I can't do scrap blankets. I always end up buying more to balance the colors out of something. Me too. It was one big square and it got all wonky. I see a lot of people talk about their squares tilting to the side, and a lot of people turn when they're working their squares. They work them in the round and they turn their work, but I cannot do that. There is a front to a stitch and there is a back to the stitch. There's a front to the blanket, there is a back to the blanket, and I don't want to see the back of stitches on the front of the blanket. I don't like it. So I don't do that. Where did you come from? I just have random pieces of yarn just hanging out. Oh. Okie dokie. So those are attached. Now it's time to start this one. What was that? That was the gray. So it's, okay, yes. The fourth corner never developed till I got to YouTube and Steph showed me the right way. Instant family. Well, I'm glad that I could help you. Even when I am, I will only chain up a couple times because I always start my granny squares in a corner versus some people will start in the center of the square and then they have to slip stitch over. I always have to slip stitch over to a corner if I'm staying in the same or I don't want to break off the yarn. And I'll only do that a couple more times because it changes the look of it too and I can see it. But, you know, those are my own personal issues. Thank you, Beverly. Honey, before you leave tonight, I want to see the whole hat. I will lean back and you can see the whole hat. You see the hat? Hello, Anne. Y'all are still dealing with wonky squares? Yes, Daigo, I did hear your birthday was on the 22nd. And you are officially retiring on the 28th? Yeah, we talked about that last week. I think it was last week anyways. So happy for you. It's a big deal. It's a very big deal. That hat is everything. Yes, it is, until you get it on your head. Oh. You get it on your head and it's rather itchy. And this sweater is super itchy too. But it's okay, you know, sacrifices have to be made. Uncle Roger wants to know why I'm cackling like a chicken. Oh, I told you it was going to be great. It's great. Did I tell you guys that I tried to wear my elf ears to work and I got told that we could not wear costumes to work? So I went and I taped 2 rulers together and I taped my elf ears to the ruler and then taped it to the back of my chair so when I sat down you could see the elf ears behind me, but I was not technically wearing them. Yes, I did. Does my hat and sweater have nylon in it? I don't know, but it's awful itchy. We're 49 minutes into chat. I can suck it up for another hour and 10 minutes. I can. I can do it. Ooh. Maybe. It'll be okay. I'm gonna make it. I'm just gonna focus on crochet. The itch is not there. It's not happening. Mind over matter. I can do this. Hey, Gabby. It's okay. We're still here for quite some time yet. No need to be sorry. Everything is fine. This is fine. I'm gonna have to take off the hat though, because it's killing me. Overcome, adapt, achieve, analyze, adapt, overcome. Hoorah. Oof. What's on everyone's hook tonight? Gabby wants to know what's on everybody's hooks. Not Gabby, D. Sorry. I read Gabby's name while I was speaking. Uh-oh. Kim's talking. Your head's exploding? Where's your... Did I pick up yarn from another box? From another ball? Did I? Oh. Y'all, I have a second skein of this color sitting over here. And I thought that instead of picking up my tail for the one that's almost gone, I thought I picked up the tail for the new one. Lord. We have 83 watching and 45 likes. Woo! Hit the like button, you guys. Oh, Rowan is crocheting a unicorn. Shelly is making her very first ever granny stripe blanket, and it is gorgeous. She picked out the most beautiful colors, you guys. She has like this pale rose pinkish color and this muted brown, and it is just lovely. Merry Christmas, Kayla. Brandy said, I finally finished my blanket this morning after working on it all weekend. Lesson learned, sew in the ends. Oh, it chat. Sew the squares together as you go. Well, you know, sometimes that's a good thing, and other times it's not a good thing. Because if something happens and you have to frog back to fix an error, you might end up having to go through all of those ends that you've sewn in. Like I did with the first one of this. It took me longer because I weave in some ends, you guys. Lord, I had sewn those ends in as I went along. No, it was not okay. Thank you, Lord, I gotta stop looking at people's names while I'm responding to somebody else. Thank you, Bobby. Merry Christmas, BJ. You're welcome, Shelly. I'm getting distracted because I can hear the noise coming from outside the room. Normally everybody in the house is super, or they try to be, quiet while we're doing live chat. But it's not happening today. I have no idea why people keep going in and out the front door. Hello, it's cold outside. There ain't no need to be out there. Woo. I just said you sewed them all in, feeling all proud of yourself, and then you frogged it. Yes. Yes, I did. Because I hated it. And I'm so very glad that I did, because the second version of it was a whole lot better. A whole lot better. You make joining look so easy. It is easy. It is easy once you get the hang of it. At least the way I join them, it is. Y'all, I think I'm going to take the hat off. Because it's bothering me. Would you go a bit slower in the join, please? Yes. Yes, I will for the next one. Almost there. Now I hear music. What's going on? Craziness. Does anybody else always eat pizza on Christmas? Oh, Lord, that was almost my thigh. Lord have mercy. What in Sam Hill? Butterfingers. Yes, I just picked those up with my toes. Kelly. Because Kelly would be the one to point that out. It is cute, but it's itchy. And I'm just going to sit here and continue to whine about it if I don't just take it off. Okay. Did I make that hat? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I bought this. Did not make the hat. I'm not that talented. My cousin Amy is very talented in like all kinds of sorts of areas. Aunt Jean Ann, she's very crafty. Me, no, not so much. I'm not a woman of many talents. Hi, Linda. Welcome. It's not normal to pick stuff up with your toes. Apparently not. People look at me like I'm crazy whenever I pick things up with their toes. Ida's family eats Chinese food on Christmas Eve. Daigo and her hubby had pizza. Whew. Cynthia said, I'm buffering. Don't say anything important. Bless your heart. Is anybody else buffering? Or is that just Cynthia? Because that would be bad if other people. Okay, so apparently, you know, like picking things up with your toes is normal, which makes me feel better. Beverly, I have a little brother that used to pinch the fire out of me with his toes. He would leave bruises on me. He would leave bruises on me from pinching me with his toes. Well, suckerfish. Ooh, Darla had homemade chicken tenders. Oh, I'm supposed to be going slow. I'm so sorry. All right. Frog, frog, frog. Frog. Okay. Sorry. That's the chain. Okay. Ooh. Linda said, truth, when I was 14, I tied my sister's shoes with my toes. Not today. Wow. That's talent. Whew. I'm trying to concentrate on going slow. I hope I'm going slow enough for you. It's probably really hard to see because the gray doesn't lend to tutorials very well, and neither does overhead cameras. Homemade chili dogs, tacos. I love tacos. I'm gonna beat that child. I'm gonna beat that child. I'm sorry, you guys. Okay, so you slip stitch on one side and double crochet in the next. That's good. I got it. Yes, that is how I connect them. Bye, Rebecca. Did you ever try crocheting through each chain? It lays flatter. No, I haven't. It'll flatten out and it'll be just fine once it's got the rest of it on there and it's pulling it and tugging on it. It'll be just fine. Right now it's all bunched up, but it'll be okay. Oh, Kelly made beautiful sugar cookies this year. I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten anything. That's a fib, okay? That's a fib because I ate half a bowl of icing and I should not be hungry. I almost made myself ill because there was, you know, all that icing was left over and I couldn't just leave it there. But I'm hungry for food. No, there's no chain stitches between there. But just in between them. There are lots of people though that make granny squares and in between their granny square or their granny stitches, they do place chains. I am not one of them, but there are a lot of people that do. Bye, Carol. Merry Christmas. Ooh, Dee. I'm coming to your house for leftovers. I love me some tacos. Lord, I love me some tacos. You wouldn't have burnt through all that sugar by now. I mean, I didn't do it by myself. Catherine helped me. It was not me. You go ahead and lurk if you need to, Freaky. We all have those days where we just need to be quiet and crochet. It's okay. Whew. Ooh, Bobby's getting eggnog. Y'all, I'm not a fan. Tacos? Are you from Texas? Why do you have to be from Texas to want tacos? Like, it's Wednesday. I want tacos. I want tacos every day of the week. All the time. For breakfast, lunch, dinner, afternoon tea, 5Zs, 6Zs, second lunch, second dinner, all of them. I'm okay with tacos for everything. Kim said I don't chain between shells. In one of my old crochet groups, if someone got pregnant, we would all send her a square so she could join them to make a blanket. We found that if you omit the chain between the shells, it's a lot easier for everyone to match gauge. I agree. Why am I yarning over there? Oh, I'm getting on a plane, Aunt Gina, and I'm coming. I'm on my way. I say that like my dinner tomorrow's not going to be fabulous. It's going to be fabulous. I'm smoking a chicken and a brisket. It's going to be fabulous. But still. Tacos are for Tuesday except this Tuesday and next Tuesday, which are all the other stuffs. No, no, no. Tacos are for every day. Do you think the store-bought version is the same of home? Oh, eggnog. I don't like eggnog. There's lots of people that do like eggnog, and look, I'm not knocking you. If that's your thing, that's your thing. But to me, ugh. I'm not okay with eggnog. It's thick and it's thick and it, ugh. I think melted milkshakes are thinner than eggnog. Oh, hey Dana, welcome. I don't like the taste of eggnog. I don't like the texture of it. Not a fan. Shelly said, I love eggnog. Yeah, Shelly like comes to work every day with a big old thing of eggnog. Not me. Kelly said, I have one glass a year, which happens to be tonight. No. No. Amy said, we have Chinese on Christmas Eve too. So does that mean that you're getting Chinese twice this week? Because Amy's house is, Friday night is always Chinese night at Amy's house. So did you get Chinese twice this week? Yes, Kim. That's exactly what it's like. Lindsay said, I enjoy eggnog in small doses. Must be an acquired thing. 57 thumbs up. Woohoo! I've never acquired a taste for it. Scoot up. You go under because you're in my way. The only way I like eggnog is mixed in the chai tea cookie recipe. Yes, God, those are good cookies. I love chai tea eggnog cookies, which is strange because I do not like eggnog, but I love chai tea eggnog cookies. I love them. Love, love, love them. They are so good. Y'all need to Google the recipe for them because, Lord, they are good. If the dogs in my neighborhood do not stop barking, I don't know what in Sam Hill they're upset about. Ida, you should Google the recipe. If you were interested at all, you should Google the recipe because they're really, really good. I forget where I found it. Have I ever made a cookie that I do not like? Yes. I don't like oatmeal cookies. I do not like oatmeal raisin cookies. I don't like the oatmeal cookie anything at all. I don't like them. Probably because when I was younger, that was like my mother always made oatmeal cookies. Always, always, always. And it was the only cookies that she would ever make. And I'm just not a fan of them. Let's see. Another cookie that I do not like is, I do not like most sugar cookies because I like the ones that are more cake-like. I don't like the flat and dense ones. I don't like them like that. I like sugar cookies that are more cake-like. Like the ones in Walmart right now with, what is that, like the royal icing thing over the top of it. I love those. But I don't like normal sugar cookies the way that they're supposed to be. Remember to also add chai tea to the icing. So good they'll wake you up at night. That's no joke. That is no joke. Every single time I make chai tea eggnog cookies, I will wake up at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and head off into the kitchen to go and eat cookies. No joke. It's ridiculous how good they are. Let me see. I don't know if I like the sugar cookies that Amy makes for Poppy. I don't think I've ever had the sugar cookies that she's made for Poppy. But if they're the flat, like dense kind of sugar cookies, then no, I won't like them. I don't like them. Like the big fluffy cake-like sugar cookies. Let's see, what other cookies do I not like? Obviously, I don't like any cookies that have coconut in them because I'm allergic. So I don't eat any cookies with coconut in them. There's a lot of cookies that I don't like. Goodbye, Nancy. Have a wonderful Christmas. Yeah, just because it's a cookie doesn't mean that it's my friend. Well, if she makes the soft and fluffy kind, then yes, I probably will like hers. Cookie. Now you got me wondering. Oh, I don't like Oreos. I do not like Oreos at all. I like the actual cookie part of the Oreo, but I do not like the cream that's in the Oreo. The cream in the Oreo tastes nothing. I mean, it feels and it tastes like it's just putting Crisco in my mouth. And I don't like it. Freaky says that he doesn't like cookies that he can't reach. She might share the recipe if you share the pumpkin cake one. Maybe. No, I do not like Oreos. I don't. Do not. It's way too, the cream center is not cream to me at all. It's Crisco to me. Tastes like sugar lard. Exactly. That's exactly what it tastes like. Ugh. I don't like peanut butter cookies that don't actually taste like peanut butter. That aggravates me when somebody's like, "Oh, this is the best peanut butter cookie ever." And you take a bite of it and you're like, where's the peanut butter, people? What'd you do to it? Peanut butter balls, Buckeye balls. I make really good Buckeye balls. All gluten-free cookies are filth. Oh, Beverly, I'm so sorry. Catherine's mother doesn't eat sugar, period. No sugar at all. So Catherine always makes special desserts for her mom using fructose because she can't have sugar. Oh, peanut butter fudge. Y'all, fudge is a thing in my family. Fantasy fudge. Fantasy fudge. Not the thick, hard, and chewy fudge. Fantasy fudge is a thing in my family. Lord. God, I love me some peanut butter fudge. I could live without the chocolate fudge. I would be okay without the chocolate fudge. But the peanut butter fudge, oh, it's everything. God, it's everything. Have you ever had molasses cookies? Yes. Yes, I have. That's not long enough. See, we started talking about cookies. Now I can't even think straight. Hey, hey, which way are we going? Stop it. It's catching on stuff. Hang on. Ugh. The sequins were pointing up and they were catching. Alright. Whew. All this sweets is making me hungry. It's making me hungry too. Very, very hungry. I've been trying fake sugar substitutes. Ugh. Nothing tastes the same. Nothing tastes the same at all. Probably not this week, only once. Well darn, Amy, I thought you were going to use it as an excuse to have Chinese food twice. Did you try the coffee Tim Tams yet? No, I have not. No, I have not broken into them. Growing up, my mom made peanut butter fudge, peanut brittle, divinity, popcorn balls, and lots of cookies for Christmas. She is 93 and still makes some easy cookies. Lord, that's a lot of stuff. Hawaiian fudge. I wonder what Hawaiian fudge is. What's Hawaiian fudge? Angie, explain yourself. What's Hawaiian fudge? Lots of traditions. Yes. The fudge is, my nanny and my Uncle Skip always used to make fudge. So it's a thing in our family. Everybody gets nervous when you're making fudge. Because, you know, there's standards. I will never forget the first time it was me and Aunt Jean Ann and Valerie, who is Amy's sister, Aunt Jean Ann's daughter. And it was the first time we had made fudge without my nanny being present to, you know, give the direction. And Lord, we were so nervous. We were so nervous. And then it set and it was all ready. I about cried when my Uncle Skip gave the okay that it was good fudge. I about cried. Because that was stressful. Hawaiian fudge sounds like we need a recipe. I just want to know what it is. What is it? Turkey is in. Ooh! It was a light green color and had pineapple and nuts in it. They are all gone now. And now one had the recipe, and no one had the recipe. Well, that's a bummer. That's a bummer indeed. Alright, you, Tails, get down there. Get behind because you're aggravating me. Beth said I made divinity one year. It was really humid, so it didn't set. And then there was an accident with the mixer, and it was literally all over my kitchen. I was still scraping it off months later. I'm so sorry. Oh, y'all. Today, like, thank God I was home alone, and nobody was there to see it, because it was mixing up the frosting. And I was putting the powdered sugar and the pumpkin pie spices through a sifter so it would sift together, because I didn't want to have, you know, like a big old splotch of spice, because nobody wants that. So I wanted to make sure that they were sifted out. Powdered sugar everywhere. I was trying to be so careful. Powdered sugar everywhere. At least half. It calls for 1 cup of powdered sugar. At least half of a cup of powdered sugar was just everywhere, and I don't understand why, because I was being so careful. Ooh, Amy said that she makes Poppy the cake ones. Well then yes, I would probably like them, because I don't like the normal ones. I like the cake ones. Dum dum dum. Everybody's talking about somebody blew up a mixer and it was shooting blue flames out. That's not good. Tammy, I didn't know that you grew up in Savannah. Well, honey, we're basically kin. I'm so far away from home, y'all. If I come close to anybody who's from South Carolina or Florida, I'm like, hi, family. You want a hug? Hi. Whew. We used to have to, when my nanny and my Uncle Skip were making fudge, you know, my nanny never used, me and Aunt Jeannie were talking about this the other day, my nanny never used a candy thermometer. She always did like the softball test. And, you know, stirring fudge is hard. There's no, it's no joke. Stirring fudge takes some arm power. And that was my Uncle Skip's portion of it. My nanny would do everything else, but my Uncle Skip had to stir. And she would always holler for him, it's time, it's time! Because it's so sensitive if you mess up, which is why I can't ever do the softball test, because by the time I figure out, oh yeah, that might be, yeah, that's okay. No, I've already overcooked it. So I have to use a candy thermometer because I'm not fast enough. Stephanie, someone asked, what are Tim Tams? Tim Tams are, oh, I put them all up because there's somebody sleeping in this room for the holiday. And I hid them. But they're cookies. They're Australian cookies that are glorious. They're like little, some cookies that are caked between like a thick ganache. It's like two different cookies, and then sandwiched between them is a thick layer of ganache, and then they are dipped in a chocolate coating. It's a traditional Tim Tam, but now they have all sorts of flavors. My favorite one is the caramel one, so in with the ganache, there's caramel in there too. Oh, goodbye, Kim. Thank you for being with us. Have a wonderful Christmas. Goodbye, Shelley. Merry Christmas. Whew. Well, we still have a half hour to go. I wonder how many more squares I can get put on. Just did a Google search. There is a recipe that has sugar, milk, crushed pineapple, pecans, and coconut optional. I mean, it's all good to me except for the coconut, because coconut would be bad for me. Square time. Square time. Listen to me. Corner time. Kona, 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 kona. Alright. Wait, where am I going? Right here. Jeez. Okay, guys. So while we're talking about all this cooking, let me tell you. So, you know how, like, most families, when you lose somebody and you know, they pass on, you know, there's always some craziness. Everybody's family has it happen. Yours is no exception. Everybody goes through the whole thing of dividing up who wants what and all of that. So that's why wills are good, because they say, you know, this person gets this person gets that, and there's no question about it. Y'all, when my nanny passed, I'll bet you in a million years my nanny never would have ever have thought that everybody in our family would want her cookbook. We call it the Bible. It was given to her as a wedding present to my grandfather. And all through it, it has all of her handwritten notes of the changes that she made to the recipes and all of that. Everybody wanted the Bible. But cooking is a big part of our family. And we all would congregate in the kitchen with my nanny cooking. So, the Bible is important. Sheila, she would probably have to go look in the Bible and tell you which recipe it was from there. Good night, Beverly. Merry Christmas. Hi, Spain. You didn't miss much. We're still talking about cookies. Oh, and I'm still itchy. Whew. I'm at 3. Oh no. Go away, notifications. Did Aunt Jean Ann get it? No. No. My cousin has it. My cousin Amy has it. Which kind of yes means that my Aunt Jean Ann has it, because, you know, my Aunt Jean Ann can go over and look at it whenever she wants it, but it's at Amy's. It's safe. It's at Amy's. Which is a perfect place for it to be, because Amy does lots and lots and lots of cooking, and Amy has tons of grandbabies, so it is in a very good place. Because everybody's family congregates. Well, Amy's now extended family. So she does the same thing. Only her, instead of her grandbabies calling her nanny, they call her Mamie. She said they're just plain sugar cookie that came from our nanny's cookbook. They're not. If they're the cakey kind, then they're not just a plain sugar cookie, because a plain sugar cookie is it's all flat and it's dense. Lauren said, surprisingly, I ended up with great-grandma's books and handwritten recipes. They were going to be thrown out. Oh, man. That's not okay. That's not okay at all. I'm glad that you got them. That's tough. Not in our family. Whew. Lauren said, when I saw it in the pitch pile, I made it disappear right to my car. I can't imagine that. I think that was one of the night that my grandmother passed. You know, I flew home. I was already flying home, but I was on my way to the airport when I got the message that she had finally passed. So it was only a couple hours later. I say a couple, it was like 5 or 6 hours later I got home. But that evening, you know, Amy and I were standing around the island in my nanny's kitchen looking at the Bible. Our family's all about the food. Ooh, Aunt Jean Ann has my nanny's cheese balls. Lord. Oh, they're so good. They're so good. Spain, my cousin Amy got it. Kirby said, Mom got a tin of what she thought was sugar cookies and said they tasted and smelled funny. I wanted the container. She gave me the whole thing. I tasted and read the package. It was butter cookies. I like butter cookies. I do. I like butter cookies a lot. Plain old butter cookies. Yep. Tammy said, I love cheese balls. I do too. I just love food, period, if you couldn't tell. Oof. I'm so excited to eat tomorrow. I'm so excited to eat tonight. In 25 minutes. Not that I'm counting down the minutes or anything. I just suddenly got super, super hungry. I could feel my stomach. I'm surprised you guys can't hear my stomach protesting. Yay! Another corner done. Kirby said, I feel bad basically getting a free tin of cookies and leaving my mom in the dark, but I'm keeping the tin container for my notions. Hey, you know, we do what we must, Kirby. We do what we must. Okay? Don't you feel bad. Your mama gave them up. Oh, Cindy, yes. The little shortbread. The little circle ones. Oh, when I was little, I used to stick one on every single finger and just eat them off the fingers. Nanny's cheese ball recipe is a husband catcher. A husband catcher. Oh, that's so funny. Although true. There's all kind. I mean, that whole book right there. There's lots of recipes in there. Maybe it's because that's all we've been talking about is food for the last 30 minutes. That's true. That's very true. I love those cookies, Cindy. Have you guys seen the meme? There's a kid looking in a cookie tin and saying, please don't be sewing supplies. Please don't be sewing supplies. Oh, that's funny. Kirby said, I love that wafer tea cookie thing with chocolate on the bottom. Tastes so good with cocoa. Wafer cookie thing. I don't know what that is. Captain's wafers. Darla Peas said, what's in your cheese ball? I made a cheese ball just for me. Spain said, my grandmother wrote nothing down, so her plum pudding recipe is gone forever. Oh, a true tragedy. The pudding could have brokered world peace. Oh, I am so sorry. So sorry. Shauna said, I caught my husband with ham and beans and cornbread. His best friend told me the best way to his heart was through his stomach, and he was right. We've been married for 21 years. Oh. Where am I at? Nope. Okay. We're going right here. My nanny did her cheese ball with dried beef. I can't get the dried beef here. I've looked and looked and looked, but I can't get the dried beef here. Comes in like little jars. I can't get it here, so I can't make it. What airline serves the cookies? All of the airlines. It's like an airplane staple of cookie. I just said my grandma had tins everywhere and she knew what was in each one. Whew. Oh. Come on now. Don't be ugly. Don't be ugly. Okay. Cream cheese, shredded cheddar cheese, green onion, dried beef, Worcestershire sauce, seasoning salt. That's what's in my nanny's cheese ball. Cindy said, I've made that cheese ball with the beef. Isn't it good? Oh, I love it. I hate that I can't get the beef here. I might have to try like Amazon Pantry or something. Make your own dried beef? Honey, we've already had this conversation. I'm really not all that talented, okay? I just fake it here on YouTube. I'm really not all that talented. I do not have that knowledge. Kirby said I used to get so irritated sneaking around my grandma's cookie tins. I'd be lucky if I actually found cookies, but I kept trying. I'm going to try getting it on Amazon. Does anyone eat mince meat pie? I've never had it that I am aware of. Beef, that's from a cow, right? I'll give those watching the replay one guess who made that comment. Do I want to know what goes in mincemeat pie? There's a whole bunch of no's going on there. Do I want to know what's in mincemeat pie? Aw, Linda said I love it when my 5-year-old granddaughter says, Granny, you are the best cook ever. Oh, all those feels. Now there's mincemeat cookies? Where have we gone? What is going on here? Where have we? Mincemeat is just nuts. You put it in fruitcake. Look. After a good rain, find a beef farm, bring with you a large hairdryer, and you get drying beef. Funny, funny, funny. Minced meat in the jar has no meat in it. So why do they call it minced meat if there's no meat in it? I have to know. That's kind of silly. Silly and weird. Animal fat? Call it mincemeat. Grandma and my mom always had it. It's the old name for it because it had meat in it. Today it's just mincemeat. I don't understand. Dates, figs, nuts, the meaty fruits, and meat. Mince pie is the same, just minus the meat. Well, I mean, dates aren't my favorite. That might be, I mean, like, I will suck it up and I will eat it if I happen to take a bite of something that has dates in it. I will suck it up and I will swallow that bite, but I will not go back in for seconds. They're not my favorite. So maybe that's why I've just ignored them. Because I'm not a big fan of dates. I know that you probably said, but what yarn are you using? This is Red Heart Super Saver. The gray color is called Heather Gray, and the blue color is their Macaw colorway. Homemade fruitcake is good. Never eat a bought one. Cindy. Really? I don't know. Freaky, I'm looking at the word yarn and I'm reading yam. That happens. It's happened to me several times already this evening. Many years ago in England, they made it with meat and fruits and spices, like Kleenex. The tissue changes, but Kleenex is what we all call, or what we call all facial tissues. Okay. Hello, fashion lover. Merry Christmas. Fruitcake, I have never ever eaten a fruitcake that I liked, guys. Hey Bobby, welcome back. Honest to goodness, I haven't. And every time somebody forces me into trying one, I try it to be a good sport. But I've never found one that I really liked. My Aunt Jean Ann said, none of you kids eat it, but Uncle Roger loves me for it. Well, you know, that can just be his thing. Whew. Come on, get in there. No. No. Act like, thank you. Whew. Irish tea brack is amazing fruitcake. See, now, you talk about fruitcake, okay? Like, give me like a chocolate cake with like strawberries in the center between the layers. I'm okay with that. Or, you know, like an angel food cake that's got pineapple mixed up in it. That's a fruit and it's a cake. I'm okay with those. And that's another reason that I don't like fruitcake. Beth just said, Cindy, I agree. I have a recipe from King Arthur called fruitcake that even no fruitcake lovers will like. I soak it in vanilla syrup instead of brandy or rum. That's probably another reason why I don't like fruitcake, is because I don't like the taste of alcohol. I do not like the taste of alcohol. So I don't like rum balls or anything like that because I don't like the taste of alcohol. Uh-oh, Dee's out of coffee. Man down! Mayday. Mayday! No, don't pick up the tail. Thank you. I know you can make a fruitcake, Aunt Jean Ann. A Mexican chocolate cake. Ooh, lordy. You know, I am not a big fan of citrus. Oddly enough, I'm not a big fan of citrus. And most of the time, if something has like lemon zest or lime zest in it, or anything, you can just count me out because I'm just not going to dig it. Having said that, my latest addiction is to lemon cheesecake. Oddly enough. I do not know why. That is my latest addiction, is lemon cheesecake. Oh, Bobby said, sorry, I like my bourbon. Well, you can like your bourbon. There's nothing wrong with liking your bourbon. I just don't like the taste of alcohol. Just don't dig it. Joe, we mostly spend at least half of our time here talking about food. From all over the place. Food is a big topic here on the channel. At least on the lives. Whilst we're crocheting. Mom is making the Bourbon Pecan Pie right now. Lordy. I don't think there's enough bourbon in the world to help me relax, Bobby. I'm always wound up tight. So does that mean that you don't drink stuff? No, that I don't overly indulge. I might have like 1 or 2 drinks, but if it tastes like alcohol, then I won't drink it. I don't even like the smell of alcohol. Like when we're making boeuf bourguignon and you take the red wine and you put it in to declaze the pan and all of the vapors go everywhere. Lots of people love that smell. Me, I'm like, bleh. I love the way that it tastes in the gravy that it makes when you make boeuf bourguignon, but I hate my entire house smelling like red wine. It is almost time, Dee. Just a couple more minutes. I'm not going to start on another square. Because we do only have a couple more minutes. We did good though. Got 2.5 sides done. That's a good day. That's a very good day, I'll say. Gray said I'm done. Time flew by tonight, did it? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I think that's a good thing. So maybe by New Year's Eve, I will have that border done on the first blanket. And then I just have to weave in the ends, and then that one will be completely done. It only took 6 months. Whew. Well, I guess I can pick up some of these. I'm really liking how this is coming out, you guys. I was questioning it. I was. Spain said I'm on the border. I'll post a picture of the shawl on Facebook when I'm done. I will be looking for it. Beth said, I forgot to tell y'all, my friend is a jewelry artist and she made me a necklace for Christmas. It's a ball of yarn with a crochet hook through it. You tell her that you have another friend that believes that it's crochet o'clock all the time. Oh, Christmas traditions. My Aunt Jean Ann said that she was remembering when my papa used to take them to the Norfolk Navy Yard to see all of the decorated ships. Ooh. But you shouldn't count the time that you go to work. What do you mean we shouldn't? Did I miss something up here? Oh. Only 6 months. Well, you know, I didn't realize that that's how long it had been. It may actually have been longer. Kim's not here, but Kim went all the way back in the videos and she found the day that I actually started that blanket. And yeah, it's been well over 6 months. But don't forget that, you know, we got almost all the way to the end of it and I hated it. So I frogged everything back and restarted. And I only worked on it 2 hours a week. That was it. Do you sell that awesome cup in your shop? Yes, you can go to the It's Crochet O'Clock website and in the menu, click on merch and it will take you to my merch store. That's the big one. Lindsay said, I ordered my first pair of leggings today. Steph's so excited. They have little koalas. Aw, you're going to love them. I really do love them. Yes, I want to see your necklace too, Beth. And please let us know, does she sell them? Is it a thing where she will sell them? Because, hello, we have a sisterhood and a brotherhood. Freaky on a necklace. That would be good gifts for friends, too. Your yarny friends. They would make great gifts. Oh. So technically it was only 48 hours that you worked on the blanket if it was 6 months. See, it's really not as long as it sounds. It's really not, because it only got worked on. I mean, in this blanket, look at how far I've gotten to on this blanket, and I've literally only spent, I mean, like, no time on this. None, hardly any. Yeah. Hello, Jaja. You're catching the tail end of it. She has an Etsy shop. I'll work on her. Yeah, you do that. Tell her there are people that won't. Okay, guys. I know that it's 2 minutes early, but seriously, I'm really, really, really super hungry, and I got a lot of stuff to do. Gotta go brine those chickens, get them into the brine, and then eat dinner. I gotta eat, and gotta wrap presents, and all of that good stuff. So I am going to take off. You guys, please have a wonderful, wonderful, safe Christmas. I will see you on New Year's Eve, which is next Monday, and bye. My brain's not working. I'm too hungry.